What's up, dudes? Hope you're happy, hope you're healthy, hope you're enjoying life. What are we talking about today? Today I want to talk about why should we bother learning? Why do we bother learning science? And the short answer is it can improve the quality of your life. And ideally, that's everything I want is a quality life, man. Everything I talk about in all of these videos, everything I learn and everything I do, ideally, is to lead to a quality life. And knowledge is the foundation for that, at least for me. Learning things have significantly improved the quality of my life. And I just wish I learned it when I was younger. That's the whole aspect of me really pushing these videos out for anybody who is younger and maybe does not have the perspective that life can be quality. And what does that mean is really you may have more influence on the quality of your life than you realize. I think that's the main concept here. Is a lot of people feel like victims and they have a terrible life. Maybe they do, I don't know. But my proposal is that you have more influence than you may believe. And I'll give you a quick example, man. This is kind of serious. I'm going to give you an analogy that's maybe relatable. If you are hungry, in America sometimes we say hangry, right? If you're so hungry where you're irritable, you're angry, this is a problem, right? And what happens? You may fight with your loves in your life, right? You may fight with your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You may fight with your friends. You may retort to your boss, and obviously that's bad, right? And the cool thing is that you get some food and you're good, right? And the thing also works with sleeping, man. If you don't sleep well, the same thing happens. You may be irritable, right? You may be easy to just shout at somebody. Somebody's honking a horn. You may get angry instead of being annoyed. But again, it's easily solved, right? You get a good night's sleep, you're back to normal. My point is there are other things that have this same concept that people don't notice. Some people are going through the day-to-day life in a state that's similar to being hungry or sleepy, but they're not fixing it because they don't know, right? And this is what I've seen. And this is so detrimental, man. This also impacts all the aspects of life surrounding. For example, your social life, your love life, your work life. All of these are impacted if you don't have a strong, healthy biological system going on, right? For example, again, not sleeping and not eating. But those are obvious concepts, but there are a lot more that are impactful that I've seen and I really don't think people realize. So what I'm just really trying to propose here is, number one, get a strong foundation of health. All right, that is so important. And again, what I've seen is people who are really struggling to socialize. A lot lately, I've been hearing people say, I hate people, I hate society. Like, this is, I know, I understand, man, I understand. I'm not trying to pick on anybody who says this, right? It's not my point. But my real point is think about that. Just think about it for a second. Neurologically, we have associations, right? One example is post-traumatic stress, PTSD. We all know this. But what does that mean biologically? Like, you have negative emotions correlating with a certain emotion, right? And in PTSD treatments, they try to reassociate these emotions, right? Or they reassociate that memory with a different emotion. My point is, people are associating society with a negative emotion, right? And why is that? I can't give a simple answer because there's so many variables and so many different situations, but what I've seen is it's the people themselves, right? Like, if you're hungry, if you're sleepy, and you go to socialize and you feel irritated with people, what is the reaction of the people around you? They're not going to be happy. They're going to be like, what's wrong with you? And how do people interpret that? as a negative experience. I go to the cafe and socialize, and it's a negative experience. In turn, I don't like people. I don't like crowds. So now they're associating groups and socializing with a negative emotion. But really, in many cases, not all, but in many cases, it stems from the person's own behavior. And that could also stem from their biologies. Sorry, their biological system that could be off, man. Sleepiness and hunger is kind of the simple answer, but there's a lot more, and I don't want to explain that in such a short video. But the idea is you get a good night's sleep, you got a full belly, and then you go socialize, it's probably going to be a better time. So just to cut it short, really pay attention to your health, right? Because it does impact all other aspects of your life, man. Your family, your friends, your work, right? It's the simple difference of having a good experience with people and having a negative one. It's just the foundation is you and your health, right? Like it's very difficult to be hungry and sleepy and to go have a good time with friends. Like, dude, that's difficult. But again, there are a lot of other processes, right? We got serotonin, we got dopamine, we got a lot of neurotransmitters and neurochemicals that are involved in some of these things, dude. And people don't have a healthy balance, right? For many reasons. One, we have now the technology infiltrating our life, which I love technology. And I'm not saying it's bad. But what I'm saying is it came so strong and so fast that people have not been able to acclimate and have a good balance, right? There's so many people losing sleep for TikTok, right? And that sucks. And then they're going to work fatigued. And what does that mean? They're irritable. And what does that mean? That they're having negative experiences with customers. They don't have the energy for a full day shift, right? They're going into a shift in a negative energy state, which really shows that people really can't handle one day's work, right? Without being strong, right? Without complaining and then handling the difficulties of a simple day's work, right? And it really all comes back down to the foundation of your health. So again, man, just focus on that. Focus on your eating. Make walking a non-negotiable in your life. Get off the freaking phone, man. Get off the phone. So many people can't control themselves. And if you're one of those people that you got to put more focus and priority on that. There's a lot of my friends, especially on Discord and all these online groups. Dude, it's bad. It's bad. That's a whole different video. But anyway, I'm going to cut it right here. Focus on your health, right? Your health directly impacts the quality of your life. That's the encompassing idea of this video. All right, guys, until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, enjoy life. Peace out.